My name is Dave Coleman. I'm based out of Anchorage, Alaska. I've been working with Triathlon Canada since 2013, and it's been an amazing ride. I'm here with Stefan Daniels' bike. It is a Trek Speed Concept. So far, he said he didn't really have any complaints or anything like that, but we're gonna dial it in when I get back to the hotel room, just a little bit more, wipe it down, put a little coating on the chain to make it run exceptionally smooth. But if there was an issue during the race, I would essentially just throw this over my neck and listen to the shifting and hear how it's running. And I'm listening to see if there's any noise coming from the derailleurs, the brakes, anything. And a second, the front derailleur is going to kick in here once it gets right there. And luckily, I did my job, and the shifting is running very, very well right now. But I'll just dial it in when I get back to the hotel. So I started taking bikes apart, much to my parents' chagrin, when I was about 6 years old. I learned to put them back together properly in a bike shop when I was 14. So there were a few years when I didn't have a bike. I got involved with the Triathlon Canada program because I worked with the old high performance director of Triathlon Canada when she was a high performance director of USA Triathlon. And I heard through the grapevine that she was looking for a mechanic. So I sent her a message and we connected, and I've been here since 2013. I started working with the Paralympic program probably 2015, I believe. And it was just so invigorating to have these people with disabilities, for lack of a better term. I wanted them to be able to ride a bike that was up to my standards. And that would be the same as the Olympic standards. They're the same athletes in my eyes. So essentially every time an athlete touches their bike, I want to touch their bike, just because I have a mental checklist of what needs to be done to the bicycle. Once the race starts, the athletes cannot get any assistance. So the bikes have to be up to my standard, which is pretty high, before that gun goes off on the start line. So working at this level is a double-edged sword. You have this amazing reward when the athlete performs. You feel like you're a small part of that equation. And it's also frustrating if the athlete has a shortcoming, and it's essentially, I feel like it's on my shoulders. Once I hear an announcer on the intercom saying, oh, so-and-so had a mechanical, my heart just sinks. It's hard to recommend, but those that love it, absolutely love it. I would try this because working on bikes is a very rewarding process once the athlete crosses the finish line and has no mechanicals. And that is a good day for me.